What if motivation isn't coming? What if you have been waiting for weeks, months, maybe even years for the day you will finally feel ready? The day you will wake up energized, focused, inspired, certain, but that day may never seem to arrive. So you wait, and while you are waiting, life keeps moving. The question is, what do you do when motivation never shows up? Few years ago, there was a man with foundation beneath him can build almost anything. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, this is a series for people rebuilding their life after difficult season. The people trying to move forward, heal, grow, and become stronger than what they've been through. If you have been following the rebuilding series, thank you for coming back again. Today's conversation might be what you actually need if you have been feeling stuck. Because we are talking about motivation, or more specifically, what happens when you don't have any. Most of us haven't been taught the same story. First comes motivation, then comes action, then comes progress. But real life really works that way. Some morning you don't feel motivated, you don't feel hopeful, you don't feel inspired, you don't feel confident, you just feel tired. And when that happens, even small tasks begins to feel heavy. The workout gets skipped, the book stays closed, the phone call never happens. The dream gets postponed again. Not because you don't care, but because you are waiting to feel different before you act. And that is where many people stay trapped. Before we continue, if you have ever struggled with feeling stuck, share this with someone who might still be waiting for motivation too. And if you are committed to rebuilding your life one step at a time, subscribe and join us for this journey ahead. Here is what nobody told us. Motivation is unreliable. Some days it is there, some days it isn't. Some days you feel unstoppable. Some other days you don't want to get out of the bed. If you feel your progress depends entirely on motivation, your progress will always be inconsistent because motivation is a feeling and feeling changes. The people who rebuild their lives aren't necessarily more motivated than everyone else. Often they are simply more committed. They learn to act when they don't feel like it. Not perfectly, not every day, but consistently enough that progress continues, and that is where real changes begin. We'll be right back after a short break, and when we return, we'll be talking about what actually works when motivation disappears, because there is a better strategy. Welcome back. If motivation can't be trusted, then what can? System, habits, commitment, tiny decision repeated over time. Think about it. You don't brush your teeth every day because you are motivated. You do it because it is part of your routine. The same principle applies to growth. Don't ask yourself every morning, do I feel like doing this? Ask, what is the next small thing I am committed to doing? Maybe it is 10 minutes of exercise. Maybe it is writing one page. Maybe it is taking a short walk. Maybe it is making a difficult phone call. Small actions don't seem powerful in the moment, but they are, because every action is a vote for the person you are becoming. If you are struggling right now, stop waiting for a dramatic surge of motivation. Instead, lower the barriers. Make the task smaller. Make it easier to begin, because starting creates momentum, and momentum often creates motivation, not the other way around. You don't have to finish everything today. You don't have to solve your entire life this week. You just need to take the next step. One step may not seem significant, but one step becomes two, two becomes 10, and 10 becomes a complete different life over time. The goal isn't intensity. The goal is consistency. Maybe you have been waiting for motivation to rescue you. Maybe you have been waiting to feel ready, to feel confident, to feel certain. But what if readiness comes from moving? What if confidence grows through action? What if the life you have been hoping for is built one ordinary day at a time? Because the truth is, many of the most important changes in life begins long before you feel ready for them. If this message encourages you today, share it with someone who is feeling stuck. Save it for the days when motivation is nowhere to be found, and subscribe if you are committed to becoming stronger through consistent action and not just temporary inspiration. Until next time, take care of yourself, and remember, you don't need motivation to take the next step. You only need the courage to begin.